bitch. That hurt. God damn, I broke it off, didn't I? Snap, crackle, pop. Righty tighty became lefty loosey. It's shaking a lot. That did not sound right. I like that. I popped the oil fill cap off, looked in there, so I was like, shit, that bolt broke. I don't want to do this anymore, Grandpa. God damn it. We both don't know what we're doing. We figured it out. Got the Toys for Tots meat video going up. Got our breakfast right here. Gonna go move the F-150 here in just a second, because today we're doing some injectors on a Cummins, which I've never done before. I don't know if you guys have ever done them before, but I haven't. And I think it's gonna be a good time, to be honest. I love learning new stuff. I like trying new things, and my buddy Trevor, he needs injectors. He's already got them, he's ordered them and everything. So really, they just need to be put in. And we're gonna figure it out today. So I gotta move this big girl right here so he can pull up in the driveway. So I'm gonna set y'all off over here, get a nice cold start, and move it really quick because I have a blown heater hose in it, and I don't want it to overheat. Oh, and I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but I'm done caring about what people think in the neighborhood. We're on the sidewalk. Well, kind of. I'm not technically even on the sidewalk, I don't think. We're really close to it. Right up there, you know, just doing what I was told I wasn't allowed to do because I'm tired of everyone else being able to do it. Like, this person's like full on parked in their fucking front yard. Like, but I get in trouble for doing this. I'm tired of it. I mean, literally on the sidewalk down there all the time. So, you know, content's content. Cop show up, cop show up. Someone wants to call in on me, call in. I'm down for it. Give me a reason to make another cop titled video for this channel, because they tend to do pretty good and you guys kind of find them funny, or they get a lot of drama and everything. So I mean, someone call the cops on me. I'm waiting for it. Alright, so we're doing injectors on this 5.9 Cummins right here. It's a 2006 2500. He just got replacement injectors. This thing's only got like 102,000 miles, doesn't it?
Yeah, a little over
102,000 miles, and his grid heater light's been coming on, which is a sign that you've got a bad injector. So what we're going to do, we're going to pull this intake horn off, unbolt all of this, take this cover off, then take the valve cover off below it. To do that, you've got these two bolts right here, then you've got the 4 bolts holding this on. You can pull it off, pull this off, then there's going to be another cover underneath there. We're going to pull that off as well. That'll open up where we can get to our injectors. The reason for pulling this intake horn off is so you can get to this injector line on this back side. There's one right down in here that we have to get to, so we're going to pull all of this off, get everything all opened up. He's got all his injectors right there in a box. They actually came with all new injector lines, all new sleeves, the injectors, everything. It's one full kit, which makes life so much easier to pull everything apart. So we can pull all this apart, get everything all opened up, and then just start from there. I watched a couple videos, and I'll be honest with you guys, the videos on YouTube kind of suck on trying to figure this stuff out. Every video you click on, they already have the motor taken apart. And most of the people, like one guy we just watched, if the motor's already taken apart, he tells you to go watch Sister Wives or whatever if you can't figure out how to take the motor apart. So, I guess, I mean, these Cummins dudes are fucking assholes, apparently, because they think everyone should know everything. I've never worked on a Cummins before in my life, but we're about to. So, I'm going to show you guys the whole process. I'm going to throw you guys up on time-lapse of us getting all of this taken apart. And then I'll show you guys what to do to get your injectors out. You have to pull your rocker off, then pull your sleeve out, then you can unbolt your injector, pull the injector out. You want to keep everything in order, so I'm going to set up a piece of cardboard or something somewhere where we can set each one of these and number it. That way we're not losing anything, everything's in the same order, and everything stays organized. So let's get at it.
That hurt. That did feel good.
Oh, that looks like it hurts. Okay. Don't move anything. Let me get that fucking dipstick out of there first.
God damn it, I broke it off, didn't I?
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's alright.
God damn it, bro.
Luckily we can just replace that.
Punch the fuck out of that bitch. I'd rather punch that than the fucking engine. That shit would have sucked. Things were going smooth.
It's not learning if you don't break something. Figured that one out. We got those two injectors out. Got the intake horn off. Now the first two injectors are basically done. He's in here finishing up the fuel injector line right now. We still have to torque all the actual rocker bolts down, but the front two have been replaced. And we got those two and the two back there. He's gonna try and do these two and have me do the back two since I've got the longest arms here. I don't know whose bright idea it was to shove an injector way the hell back there, but I'm not a big fan of them.
I've only had one good knuckle buster today, so a pretty good start.
Oh yeah, broke the dipstick handle off with his finger.
One single punch.
One single punch took the dipstick handle off. That's that guy. Right there. Broke it. Slap off. Luckily we were able to get the actual dipstick itself out. And it didn't go down the block or anything like that. That's an easy fix. I mean, if anything, we can super glue it for the time being. Okay, so do not break a rocker arm bolt. Nowhere around here sells them at all. It absolutely sucked. I was getting everything together, torquing it down, and this bolt right here, the second one on the second rocker, just kept spinning. Everything else clicked. It kept spinning, and I told Trevor, I was like, something doesn't feel right. I'm like, this doesn't feel right to keep turning it. It's not clicking. It should have clicked by now. And then, snap. Righty-tighty became lefty-loosey.
Snap, crackle, pop.
For real. And, well, we went to O'Reilly's. We went to Napa. We went to the Dodge CUMMINS dealership. Nothing. So then we went to advance. They were just retarded. The dude walked them back to the typical retail bullshit where he walked back there, stood there for a couple minutes, and then walked back and said, we don't have it. Went to AutoZone and found an exhaust manifold bolt. And I got thinking, you know, it should work. So I told my dad. He thought it should work, but he gave me a number to a mechanic that used to work for him, Cody. Called Cody, and Cody said, on these trucks, it's got a spacer that goes underneath this rocker. There's a spacer underneath there that these two bolts go through. So if you have the original factory front bolt, torque it down, and then throw whatever bolt you can find that's the right thread and length, and the second one, go to town. So really, at the end of the day, we were just overthinking it. And now we got it in there. We're tightening it down. And Trevor is gonna order the correct bolt once we can find it online. And whenever it comes in, we can just pop this all back apart and tighten it down. So we're almost done. We were almost done. Everything has been replaced. Every injector's in. Every fuel sleeve is in. Every fuel line is connected. We were just torquing down. Online torque spec said 27 foot-pounds. I had it on 25 and it broke. So guys, be careful. If something doesn't feel right, just stop. Stop right there. Don't do what I did and just keep going, because that's what caused it to break. Yeah. Snug is good enough.
Snug is alright.
27 foot-pounds is not a lot, so I mean, it can only be so much. Yeah, I would just get it snug and leave it.
I'm sketched out.
Yeah, because if it fucking breaks, I'm probably just gonna lay on the garage floor and finish a 12 pack.
I'll be there with you.
Just lay there side by side.
Alright, take these little condoms off.
Yeah, pop all these condoms off the top of these injectors. But honestly, the rear injector really wasn't that bad. We were expecting it to be absolutely terrible. The hardest thing was getting the jam nut off the injector line in the very back. That was the hardest thing. I had to put a swivel on the ratchet, but we got it to work, and that's all that mattered. Everything went in. I used a vice grips on the rear injector. I clamped it down and used a pry bar to pop it out. That worked perfect. So now we just gotta put our new injector harness on, which is also the gasket. Put that on, connect everything, put that cover back on, reconnect our intake horn, and it's done. And we can fire this thing up and not shoot ourselves. So that just clicks on, and then all the wires connect, and I have the pictures of the wire color coordination.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, they already had it set up, so it should just be plug and play from now.
If you could like screw on.
That's what I'm saying. Honestly,
that would be great.
Everything's just dicking us right now.
I don't want to do this anymore, Grandpa.
I'm tired.
Alright, I got that one to start screwing on. It just takes some persuasion. And it's like
You want ham job?
it's like
Oh my god.
I don't know if I can put that on YouTube.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Someone's parents are gonna hear that shit in the other room and be like, "What the f are you watching?"
What are you watching? Just Aaron.
Little Jimmy, you need to turn that f***ing TV off.
You gotta turn it off entirely. These wires are all bent as shit though. What the fuck? What the hell?
I'm a little crooked too. It's alright.
All of us hang different ways. It's alright. This is where the,
emo.
This is where the music starts and you're fucking at it. That's fucking horrible. Oh my god.
I don't want to do this anymore, Grandpa. I'll say I'm on my fifth one connecting while you're trying to figure
Bro,
it out.
I don't understand. Yours are going straight on. Mine are all fucking crooked and shit.
It's okay. We'll get your crayons afterwards.
You freaking asshole.
It's okay, Trevor.
Red's my favorite.
I don't want to do this anymore, Grandpa.
I'm pretty tired. I think I'll go home now.
Jenny.
Where's the goddamn...
Alright, I cannot see back there. This fucking hose is in the way.
This is bullish. Bro. Oh my god, I was like, my bumper!
Oh no, my paint! It's ruined!
It's ruined! Son of a bitch!
What do you need? 10mm?
I don't even know anymore.
I think it's in the magnet tray. I don't know. I just work here.
We both don't know what we're doing. We figured it out.
Ooh, let us do this.
Yeah. Whose idea was this?
Stretch. Stretch.
Stretch. Twisty. Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to focus. I can't screw this in.
Dora.
Dora.
Mechanic. Dora. Alright, now we put the cover back on.
There we go. Look. The horror.
That idled up a lot when you gave it to us. A lot. Alright, I'm going to walk over here so you guys can hear me. Get somewhere far away from that loud thing. Alright, you guys should be able to hear me good now. But my phone died. I filmed a little clip of the first startup on my phone. One of the rocker bolts, I don't know what happened. Trevor was tightening it. He said that it just kept spinning. That's what the bolt did that broke. And so he stopped tightening it because he was afraid it would break again. So we got everything back together, did the startup, and it ran like it had a nasty cam. And it doesn't have a nasty cam, it's completely stock. So we let it run, shut off, and then started it back up, and it still ran like that. And I was like, hold on, wait a minute, let me see if that bolt that we replaced broke. So I popped the oil fill cap off, looked in there, not the one we replaced, the one in front of it that kept spinning. So I was like, shit, that bolt broke. And so we pulled the cover off, and no, it must not have been directly in the hole, and it was just spinning on him because it wasn't tightening. So I tightened it down, it tightened and got everything back together, and you're here, it's running normal now. So we're gonna let it warm up, clean up our tools and everything, and we're going on the first test drive with it. Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother. It feels a lot more smooth too with the acceleration.
Bro, I'm like high-key really proud right now that we just did that with.
Dude, me too.
I've never done injectors on anything ever. I've never worked on a Cummins before.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm still learning too, but well, I felt really confident about it, and then today kind of turned into a circus all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I guess it...
Really, I mean, everything was great until we were torquing down the last bolts.
Honestly. Yeah, that's a lot more fluid, dude. That's like noticeably more fluid.
Not bad at all.
Right on.
All right, so that is all finished. That was one hell of a day. It started out, I was trying to film everything, get all in there and show you guys, and then it just didn't happen. We were trying to learn what we were doing. The first injector took a good like hour and a half, 2 hours just to do the very first injector. We did the second injector in like 45 minutes, third injector in like 30 minutes, and then it was like we were doing injectors in like 10 minutes. Really the back one wasn't that bad. I thought the back one was gonna be a lot worse, but I used a pair of vice grips, clamped it down on the old injector, pry bar, popped it right out. Really wasn't a hard deal. Just get you a little step stool like this one, stand up on it, reach back in there and just go to work. It really was not that bad. He got the new, I guess, gasket or wiring harness, whatever you want to call that, your heater harness, whatever you want to call that. He got one of those and all the injectors, and he got all the fuel sleeves, and that worked. Guys, be very careful with your bolts. Do not over tighten them. Online it says 27 foot-pounds. I was doing 25 and it broke. So if that tells you anything, just be very careful. Once it gets snug, stop. If it's not getting snug, back it out and check and see if it's stretched or whatever. Or, I mean, they're expensive. It's like $100 and something, but order new bolts with it and just put new bolts in, so you don't have to worry about some being stretched or anything like that. But we finally got it done. I know you guys, the views haven't been very good on the Cummins content, but I am going to be bringing more to you because he's one of my good friends. Really one of the only good friends I have here in Valdosta. So any truck stuff that he does, I'm going to be filming it. So you guys just kind of have to start to like it, because I would like to get a Cummins in the future, and me working on it is just teaching me more. So if you guys like to learn, or you guys like to just watch fun content or anything like that, then drop a like on this video, hit the subscribe button. That's all I can say. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.